When it comes to buying a car, we all want to feel like we are making a smart investment. But in 2025, some cars are practically worthless, costing owners more in repairs and headaches than they are worth. From luxury SUVs that break down too soon to budget rides that quickly become money pits, these vehicles are nothing but financial disasters waiting to happen. Today, we are counting down the cars you should absolutely avoid this year. Lincoln Aviator. It is marketed as a premium luxury SUV that combines elegant design with powerful performance. At first glance, it seems like the ultimate blend of comfort, technology, and power. Its spacious interior, crafted with high-quality materials and advanced features, makes it an attractive choice for those seeking both style and sophistication. The Aviator's powerful engine lineup, including a twin-turbocharged 3-liter V6 and a plug-in hybrid option, promises both power and efficiency. With adaptive suspension and smooth handling, it aims to deliver a refined driving experience typical of luxury SUVs. However, despite these alluring traits, the Lincoln Aviator has struggled significantly with reliability. Models from 2020, 2021, 2022, and even the most recent 2024 versions have been plagued by frequent recalls. Owners have reported serious issues with the electrical system, including faults that can lead to unexpected power loss and malfunctioning onboard systems. Moreover, the repair costs associated with the Aviator are notably high, often involving expensive parts and specialized labor. Many luxury SUV buyers expect low maintenance for the price, but the Aviator's frequent trips to the mechanic break this expectation. But if you think this is bad, the next car shows how luxury can backfire. Mitsubishi Mirage. On the surface, it seems like a practical choice for first-time car buyers or those looking for simple, no-frills transportation. The Mirage's compact size makes it easy to maneuver in city traffic and park in tight spaces. Equipped with a small 3-cylinder engine, it promises high fuel efficiency, averaging about 39 miles per gallon on the highway. For many, the appeal lies in its affordability and modest operational costs. However, the Mirage's low purchase price quickly becomes less appealing once the maintenance bills start piling up. Owners often find themselves dealing with recurring problems, particularly related to the engine and transmission. The Mirage's engine, while economical, lacks power, making highway driving a challenge. Acceleration is sluggish, and the engine's constant buzzing noise during normal operation becomes grating over time. In addition, the car's lightweight construction, which helps improve fuel economy, also makes it feel unstable on the road, especially at higher speeds. Reliability is a major concern with the Mitsubishi Mirage. Models from 2018 to 2023 have been subject to numerous recalls, particularly for transmission failures and electrical malfunctions. Another significant drawback is the Mirage's rapid depreciation. Because it is marketed as a low-cost car, its resale value plummets quickly, leaving owners with little to recover if they decide to sell within a few years. Speaking of budget cars gone wrong, this next model is even worse. Chevrolet Blazer. Styled to capture the essence of a modern SUV, the Blazer boasts sharp lines, a commanding grille, and an interior equipped with the latest infotainment features. It aims to compete with mid-size SUVs like the Ford Edge and the Honda Passport, offering a mix of performance and style that appeals to families and adventure seekers alike. Equipped with a standard 2-liter turbocharged engine or an available 3.6-liter V6, the Blazer appears ready to tackle both city streets and winding country roads. However, once the initial excitement wears off, the Blazer's flaws become apparent. One of the most significant issues reported by owners is the engine's tendency to stall unexpectedly, particularly in the 2020 and 2021 models. Electrical problems also plague the Blazer, with owners frequently citing failures in the infotainment system and dashboard warnings that appear without reason. Such glitches make everyday driving stressful and unpredictable. Adding to these woes is the Blazer's unimpressive fuel efficiency, averaging just 20 miles per gallon combined. Reports also indicate that certain models suffer from subpar crash test results, raising questions about overall safety. From bold to boring, our next car leaves owners unimpressed. We dug deep into car data, recalls, and owner reports to find these problem vehicles, so you don't waste your money. If this saves you from a bad buy, hit subscribe for more no-nonsense car advice. Volvo XC60. It has long attracted buyers seeking both comfort and modern aesthetics. The stylish cabin, crafted from premium materials, exudes a sense of sophistication, while its advanced safety systems, including collision avoidance and lane-keeping assistance, reinforce Volvo's commitment to passenger protection. On the road, it offers a smooth ride with refined handling, making it an appealing choice for those who value style and safety. However, the promise of luxury quickly fades as ownership progresses. One of the most notorious issues lies in the transmission system. Reports of harsh shifting, unexpected jolts, and complete transmission failures are alarmingly common, particularly in models from 2020 and 2021. The problems do not stop there. The advanced infotainment system, while sleek in design, often suffers from unresponsiveness and frequent crashes. Even when updated, the system can lag, freeze, or disconnect from smartphones, frustrating drivers who rely on integrated navigation or media functions. Fuel efficiency, often marketed as a strength, also falls short in real-world conditions, averaging around 22 miles per gallon. It lags behind competitors in the luxury compact SUV segment, leading to higher running costs over time. Combined with significant depreciation, the once coveted XC60 loses its allure, leaving many owners questioning whether the initial investment was worth it. Another luxury brand disappoints next, proving that style isn't everything. Ford Bronco. The rebirth of this iconic off-roader sparked excitement among enthusiasts craving adventure. Its retro design, coupled with modern off-road features, promised the ultimate rugged experience. Equipped with removable doors and roof, multi-terrain drive modes, and a high ground clearance, it was poised to dominate rough trails and urban streets alike. On paper, it seemed like the perfect blend of nostalgia and functionality. Unfortunately, reality has not lived up to the hype. Despite the rugged exterior and off-road promises, reliability issues have severely impacted its reputation. Engine failures top the list of complaints, particularly with the turbocharged V6 variants. Frequent reports of engine stalling, knocking sounds, and power loss are common, especially in models from 2021 and 2022. In some cases, entire engine replacements have been necessary, often at a steep cost. Transmission issues further add to the frustration. Owners have noted delayed shifts, loud clunks when changing gears, and even complete transmission breakdowns. These malfunctions undermine the vehicle's intended versatility, making even short drives unpredictable. Safety recalls related to the fuel system have also emerged, particularly involving faulty fuel injectors that could leak and increase the risk of fire. Ford has issued updates, but not all affected vehicles have received satisfactory fixes. Off-road dreams shattered? Wait till you hear about this next truck. Nissan Frontier. Once praised for its rugged simplicity, this mid-sized truck now struggles to keep up with modern competitors. It remains popular among die-hard fans, who appreciate its utilitarian build, but the shortcomings are becoming harder to ignore. Despite receiving an update in 2023, it still feels like a throwback to an earlier era, both in design and performance. One of the most persistent problems is the outdated transmission. Models produced between 2005 and 2018 are especially prone to transmission failures. Owners frequently report clunky gear shifts, hesitation when accelerating, and complete transmission breakdowns, often requiring expensive replacements. Even the newer models, which promised improved reliability, have not entirely resolved these long-standing issues. Fuel efficiency also remains a sticking point, with most models averaging around 18 miles per gallon. This is particularly disappointing given that many rivals have made significant improvements in fuel economy. Nissan's efforts to modernize the cabin have been only moderately successful. While the 2023 update introduced some tech upgrades, the infotainment system is still considered basic compared to rivals. Slow response times and limited connectivity options leave much to be desired. Cabin materials also feel dated, with hard plastics and minimal padding, detracting from the driving experience. Think a rugged look guarantees reliability? This next model begs to differ. Jeep Wrangler. Few vehicles embody the spirit of rugged adventure like the Jeep Wrangler. With its unmistakable boxy design, removable doors and roof, and legendary off-road capability, it is the go-to choice for enthusiasts looking to explore the great outdoors. However, the excitement often fades when owners start to encounter a series of persistent and costly issues. One of the most troubling problems lies in the steering system. Many Wrangler owners complain of vague, unresponsive steering, commonly referred to as the death wobble. This phenomenon causes the steering wheel to shake violently when hitting bumps or uneven surfaces at high speeds. The unsettling and sometimes dangerous experience has been reported in models from 2018 through 2023, despite attempts to address the issue with steering stabilizers and suspension adjustments. The problem continues to plague many vehicles. Another major drawback is the electrical system. Numerous owners have reported issues ranging from faulty wiring harnesses to malfunctioning electronic modules. These issues can result in warning lights flashing unexpectedly, sudden power loss, or complete failure of essential systems like traction control and stability management. Even basic features such as the power windows and infotainment system have been known to fail, requiring frequent repairs that are neither quick nor cheap. Recalls have also been a major setback for the Wrangler. Models from 2021 and 2022 were recalled for faulty airbags and brake systems that failed during critical moments. Additionally, some units have suffered from structural weaknesses, including cracks in the frame, which pose serious safety risks. Addressing these defects has often meant long waits at service centers, as parts are not always readily available. Off-road or off your list? This next SUV also disappoints. Land Rover Range Rover Sport. As one of the most luxurious SUVs on the market, it promises a refined driving experience with powerful engine options, including turbocharged 6-cylinder and twin-turbo V8 variants. Leather upholstery, heated seats, and a panoramic sunroof enhance the sense of grandeur, while its advanced terrain response system makes it equally capable on rugged trails or city streets. On paper, it seems to offer the perfect combination of performance and luxury. Yet, despite its high-end appeal, the Range Rover Sport has a history riddled with mechanical issues and expensive upkeep. One of the most common complaints from owners is the unreliability of its air suspension system. Known for providing a smooth ride, the system often malfunctions, causing the vehicle to sag or lean unpredictably. Repairs can easily exceed several $1,000s, particularly when dealing with complex electronic components that control height adjustment. Engine problems are also prevalent. Models from 2019 to 2023 have reported issues ranging from oil leaks to complete engine failure. Owners often cite warning lights suddenly appearing, followed by loss of power or severe knocking sounds. These problems not only affect the driving experience, but also significantly diminish resale value, as potential buyers are wary of the associated repair costs. Luxury SUVs aren't the only ones falling short. Wait till you see this sedan. Volkswagen Jetta. Affordable, stylish, and known for its European charm, this compact sedan has long appealed to drivers seeking a balance between cost and performance. With a sleek exterior and a practical, well-organized interior, it appears to offer great value for those looking for an efficient commuter car. However, the reality of ownership tells a different story. Engine problems have been an ongoing issue, particularly in models produced from 2019 to 2021. Owners have reported rough idling, sudden loss of power, and in some cases, complete engine stalling. Repairing or replacing the engine can cost thousands of dollars, often leaving owners regretting their purchase. Transmission issues are equally problematic. The dual-clutch automatic transmission, while marketed as smooth and efficient, frequently exhibits jerky shifts and even complete failure. These transmission faults are particularly common in older models from 2014 through 2017. Recalls related to faulty gear selectors and clutch components have added to the frustration, but even repaired units often experience recurring problems. Beyond mechanical woes, electrical failures are another common complaint. The infotainment system is known to crash unexpectedly, sometimes losing saved settings or failing to connect to devices. Climate control malfunctions are also prevalent, with drivers reporting sudden loss of heating or cooling functions. These issues, while seemingly minor at first, add up to a frustrating ownership experience over time. Next, a compact SUV that fails to deliver on its reputation. Buick Encore. This small crossover seems perfect for city dwellers who value a compact size and comfortable ride. It is designed to maneuver through tight urban streets while offering enough interior space for daily commuting and light cargo hauling. However, despite these appealing characteristics, the Buick Encore fails to deliver the long-term satisfaction that many owners expect. One of the most common complaints involves its underpowered engine. The standard 1.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine delivers only 138 horsepower, which feels sluggish when merging onto highways or accelerating from a stop. Adding to the frustration, the transmission has been known to shift roughly, especially in older models, leaving drivers feeling disconnected from the road. Frequent issues with the air conditioning system are also reported, with some owners experiencing complete failures during hot weather, resulting in expensive repairs. Electrical problems are equally troubling, ranging from malfunctioning infotainment systems to unresponsive touchscreens and glitchy Bluetooth connectivity. Fuel efficiency, while decent at approximately 25 miles per gallon, does little to offset the other maintenance headaches. The vehicle's reliability record is tarnished by multiple recalls, including issues related to the powertrain and seatbelt systems. Recurring transmission failures and electronic malfunctions mean that repair bills can stack up quickly, eroding the perceived cost savings of purchasing a more affordable compact SUV. Small and unreliable, just like our next electric vehicle, Polestar II. On the surface, this electric sedan appears to blend Scandinavian minimalism with cutting-edge technology. The sleek lines, integrated LED lighting, and modern aesthetic make it a visually striking option for those seeking a stylish electric vehicle. Inside, the cabin features sustainable materials, a large touchscreen, and Android-based infotainment, appealing to tech-savvy drivers looking for a sophisticated driving experience. With a price tag starting around $49,900, it positions itself as a premium alternative to more mainstream electric vehicles. However, the ownership experience often tells a different story. One of the most glaring issues with the Polestar II is the inconsistency of the infotainment system. Software updates have been issued, but many owners report that these patches do little to resolve the underlying stability problem. Beyond the infotainment issues, the driving experience itself does not quite live up to the hype. The estimated range of 270 miles per charge falls short when compared to rivals like the Tesla Model 3. Real-world range tends to drop even further, particularly in cold weather, which makes long-distance travel more of a challenge than anticipated. The stiff suspension also detracts from the comfort one might expect in a car, marketed as both sporty and luxurious. Additionally, the Polestar II has faced multiple recalls, including those related to the high-voltage battery system, which could unexpectedly shut down the vehicle. While the company has been proactive in addressing these issues, the frequency of repairs and software updates undermines the sense of reliability that buyers typically expect from a premium electric vehicle. Electric dreams turned into a maintenance nightmare? It gets worse. Rivian R1T. As one of the most anticipated electric trucks, this model captured the imagination of off-road enthusiasts and eco-conscious drivers alike. With an estimated range of 314 miles and powerful electric motors providing instant torque, it promised to be the perfect blend of adventure and sustainability. Yet, despite the hype, ownership has been fraught with challenges. One of the biggest drawbacks is the limited charging infrastructure, especially outside of major metropolitan areas. While Rivian has made strides in building a proprietary charging network, it remains sparse compared to the well-established networks supporting other electric vehicles. This makes long-distance trips daunting, as owners must carefully plan